and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their games.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Then it's Jones. And it's Guerin in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Del Negro is out there with Wagner. And it's Terry in at center. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Irving. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Guerin grabs the miss. Palermo. Del Negro defending. Passes it to Lowry. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brock. Oh!
My goodness.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Pause and rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Baldwin the pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Pass to Brock. Outside for Lowry. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Del Negro. The turnaround Jay. The shot's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Like one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guards is back to the basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wagner. Here's Baldwin. Jacks up a three. Another three for Chicago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lowry against Irving. And the dunk by Lowry.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Wagner. After the basket by Brooklyn. Irving from long range. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Here's Brock. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Here's Baldwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Terry grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the right side. From beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nets trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right side, Lowry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Yeah, it was definitely a gut check for W for them. I mean, they never gave up or gave in, even when things looked bad for them.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A side, Lowry. Brock. He's covered by Irving. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Del Negro. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And that one drops.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Brooklyn with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And here's Lowry over Terry. Lowry, good. Here's Baldwin. He has 6. Terry outside. Here's Baldwin. Guerin grabs the miss. Nets trail by 13. Here's Brock. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Irving looking for an opening. And then Irving slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Guerin after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Brock covered by Irving. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Del Negro. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
Now, here is Lowry. He had 19 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Lowry's got 6 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Del Negro. He has 5. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Free throw, good, Terry.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And both free throws good for Terry.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Brooklyn. And there's the pass to Dixon. Five on the clock. Steps back and trains the jump shot. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Back to Landry. Passes it to Baxter. Out left to the wing. Goes up with a stripe. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Logan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Baxter passes to Winner. Miller with the ball. Pass to Winner. No good. Shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Rain Man. His last outing, he had 8 points. 16 feet away. Miller grabs the miss. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Landry. Harris outside. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And Chicago shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Dixon passes to Logan. Out to the right wing. 18 feet out. The shot misses. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now Landry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 8-footer. Shots good by Miller. The Bulls leading by 7. And the pass to Dixon. 1:49 left to play here in the first. Over Baxter. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Nets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Baxter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Landry passes to Baxter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
59 seconds left in the first. Landry with it. Here's Harris. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Picked off in midair. In transition, here come the Bulls. Guarded by Harris. Over to the wing. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Bowen. To the middle. Here's Rain Man. Releases. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Baxter passes to Harris. Pass to Miller. Good work defensively by Terry.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back right after this. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all five.
This league does not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Rain Man. He's out there with Del Negro. And it's Logan in at the point guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the Nets with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. He's covered by Landry. That shot, no good. Stripped away. It's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Chicago?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Landry. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Baxter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Del Negro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Irving's checked in for the Bulls. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And the Bulls with another miss. Nets trail by 11. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. One-on-one here. There's the pass to Brock. He kicks to Harris. Right side, Jones takes the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Passes it to Del Negro. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. From about 16, that is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brock.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Logan. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Miller outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Pass to Del Negro. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Brock. The pass to Winner. Brock. He's covered by Irving. Brock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here is Irving. Now Wagner. Here's Baldwin. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The drive by Lowry and the dunk by Lowry.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 2. Negro pulls it in. Del Negro's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocks it loose. Now here's Jones. He's defended by Wagner. Jones with it. He's got 5. The shot by Lowry. Wide open. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Baldwin the pass to Bowen. Here's Baldwin. Kicks to Irving. Takes a 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Lowry. 8 points for him. Passes it to Brock. To the left wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by Bowen.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Del Negro. Here's Baldwin. 8 points for him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Brock. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And here they go. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Now the pass to Brock. Outside, Jones. Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Baldwin looking for the opening. Bowen the pass to Baldwin. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Del Negro gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Nets trail by 10. Timeout called the Nets.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Chicago making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Outside Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Guerin. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes it to Irving. A 3-ball. Guerin grabs the miss. Nets trail by 8. Lowry at the elbow. Pass to Guerin. Back to Lowry. On the wing, Jones. He has 5. Such a wide open look. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Brock covered by Irving. Pass to Guerin. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Chicago leading by 4. Baldwin kicks to Irving. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low, outside for Lowry. On the wing, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Jones has got 10 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
18 feet out. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Outside Lowry. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Chicago's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Outside Irving. The pass to Del Negro. Terry outside. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Lowry passes to Jones. Here's Guerin. Terry covering.
2 minutes.
Here's Brock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Jones. Again, the Nets for 2.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Baldwin. 10 points for him. Now here's Irving. To end the run. Guerin grabs the miss. Guerin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Lowry. He's got 10. Passes to Guerin. Lowry against Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Del Negro. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
To the paint. Guerin passes to Brock. From past the arc. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And they recover it. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops. When we help, make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back and take it half ready. Then we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For Brooklyn, the first quarter was not an easy one. And as they staggered through the period trying to find any way to turn things around, they found themselves behind by 15 at one point. It was really a tale of 2 quarters, though, as they owned the second period. They wiped out their deficit in a big hurry and are now sitting on a pretty comfy 8-point lead. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Up. You got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.